JTV Extra, but we have home accents done in gemstones. Have you ever seen anything like this? I have so many goodies for you today, and as you're shopping, you may see some icons pop up over my shoulder. You can click those and you can check out and watch me, and it's just all simultaneous. You can continue to watch the stream and check out with your purchases. But if you just want to go ahead and take a look at everything that I've got for you today, you can click the gallery beneath me. It's a little icon with a few squares and a magnifying glass. Click that and you'll see everything that I have picked out for you today, and you can check out that way. So it's super, super easy. So like I said, I mean, that home decor, we have quite the collection, even more on jtv.com. I want you to be chatting with me over on JTV Extra. Go to jtv.com/extra and you can join the chat and shop with me live. So this is always going to be super fun. Make sure you share the stream. Let's get started. I have so many good things for you today. So I'm going to actually start with these white quartz coasters, and I also have them in the rose. So I'm going to bring them both over here to you. So, okay, so gosh, have you ever gotten in trouble by your mom, your grandma for not using a coaster? Seriously, story of my life. My mom was like, do you have a coaster? Why is your drink not on a coaster? So I guess we have a set here of 4 in each color here. So you have your gold electroplating and you have your rose tone electroplating. Now these quartz coasters were mined out of Brazil, and they are natural. So you'll see, like, okay, look at the quartz. Oh, and they also have these little rubber feet here, so they're non-slip. They won't damage. My amethyst tree is getting in the way here, and non-slip, and they will protect your your wood surfaces or whatever you're placing your coasters on. They have those little rubber feet on each corner to help you with that. But you know, I like quartz, and let me tell you, I recently remodeled. Let's see, when did I remodel my house? Back in 2018, 2019, I bought my stepdad, his mother, I bought her home after she passed away, and I did a full remodel on it. And side story, if I could do anything in life, like if money was no option, I would flip houses for a living, or I'd buy vacation homes just to like remodel them and redecorate them. But my favorite thing when I was remodeling my home was looking for countertops. That was the coolest thing, like just because you could go into like the big, the yards that have all of these big slabs of marble, the big slabs of granite, the big slabs of quartz. And I was shopping, and as I'm like looking around, I loved marble. I was like, this is gorgeous. Now the price tag, I didn't like. And then I'm like, why am I paying, why would I pay such a big price on marble when it's the least durable of the other options? It's very sensitive material. It's very fabulous though at the same time. So I was talking to the salesperson there, and they were like, well, if you like the look of marble, let me show you some quartz, because you can get the look of marble because it has the veining, it has, the opaque. It's just that beautiful, like look at those veins through there and the crystallization inside. So you're getting kind of the look of marble, but it's more durable and it is less expensive. So it's a great option. I just think it's beautiful. Check out this one though. Look how pretty. And they're all a little bit different, They all have the different, inclusions on the inside that make them that beautiful quartz. So I love those. I love those. And these are great gift sets. Think about a housewarming party, going to like a friend's house. They just moved in. They just remodeled their house. Take them a little bottle of wine and some coasters, whatever you want. I think they would make a great gift. So each set of these sold in a pack of 4, $39.99. I love the rose tone electroplating along the sides, as well as the gold. Now I'm seeing a ton, like if you follow like home decor channels, which I love because that's like a passion I have. I'm definitely a multifaceted individual. I love so many different things, passionate about so many different things, love home decor, and really what I'm seeing in like, home trends, a lot of white, gold finishes, the gold hardware, and wouldn't these look fabulous in a kitchen like that, a living room like that? I just think that is just beautiful. Love the detail, very chic. So those were being sold for $39.99. Now I'm gonna check the chat to see if anybody is with me. Oh, I see some people. I'm gonna go ahead and say hello. Ooh, I'm gonna say JTV, Paden. Just take a look while I'm over here chatting. I want y'all to join me. Hello. Okay, all right, what do we have next? Ooh, so some coordinating pieces here. We have rose quartz bookends. Now I'm just gonna take my notes over here with me. So, you know, it actually just so happened, it's kind of funny that I have bookends in this show today because I actually am in the market for some bookends. I recently kind of cleared out a corner in my kitchen, like my kitchen display, with some cookbooks. I just bought a few new cookbooks. Me and Walt, we went to the bookstore the other day and we picked up some new cookbooks because we have kind of started this like cooking together thing. Super fun, just something to do together. He loves to eat and I like to cook, so it's kind of like, you know, two passions combined. So we got some cookbooks and I wanted to display them in the kitchen, and I was like, you know what, I really need a bookend. And here we go. Here we have two beautiful rose quartz bookends. Take a look at the inside here. Now this is a big old slab of rose quartz. That is literally incredible. Now, and it's actually kind of funny because we also went to the bookstore because Walt also has a New Year's resolution to read one book a month for the year of 2023. I thought I was gonna join him. I think I read 3 chapters and then I just got roped in onto some Netflix series, and I really need to start reading again. But you know what? I have a lot of books, and if I'm not reading them, I can display them with my beautiful bookends and nobody's gonna know the difference. But you know, think outside the box. Maybe you don't necessarily need bookends per se. Like I was actually showing Andrew, who is my producer director over here, I was thinking, you know, if you have like a bookshelf of tchotchkes right here, think about, you know, I was thinking about my aunt's house in particular, and she has built these beautiful built-ins, and she has just random tchotchkes like all around. And I was thinking, okay, how pretty would this be, just kind of nestled, and then say like, here's a little candle, which, you know, I might use a different candle for this particular size, but you have a candle here, and then just pretend that this is a picture of my of her favorite niece, which would be me, you know, just kind of over here. So, you know, it's just like another little tchotchke to put on your, you know, your bookshelves, your display case, your curio cabinet, just really anything. So, you know, and that just makes a nice little addition backdrop. And it's gemstones. It's rose quartz. And by the way, rose quartz brings on the love. So, you know, we just did have Valentine's Day, so we always joke because there's some gemstone rollers. We sell gemstone rollers at JTV in rose quartz, and I have one. And Melissa, at JTV Melissa, she always jokes that I use my roller. She's like, I manifested Walter that way. Maybe so, I have no idea, but rose quartz, love it. So those bookends, I think they're multifunctional. Where'd my plane go? I'm gonna come over here. Those are $54.99. That's a lot of rose quartz, ton of rose quartz. Oh my gosh, who's here? Oh, hello, Melissa and Megan. Oh my gosh, you are so sweet. Thank you so much. I'm so glad Melissa's here. She is actually on her way to Iowa, so I'm sure she's like extra multitasking. She's chatting and shopping and driving. Hopefully she's not driving, because that would be bad. All right, so okay, this next piece is really, really cool. Say what? Oh, yes, Melissa, she says the rose quartz rollers brings the love. It sure does, it sure does. Okay, so I've actually never seen this next piece like in person until today, and I was really, really excited about it because I think this is the sweetest little tree. Melissa, you need this. So Melissa is actually a February baby. February babies have an amethyst birthstone. Now, okay, so I have a lot of thoughts about this, and this is giving me bonsai vibes, okay? So this actual tree, or this little tree, I'm calling it like my amethyst bonsai tree. Also kind of looks like an eastern redbud, or what was it called? A a jacaranda. Have you ever heard of those trees? A jacaranda. So there's this like purple tree that's only like in the West Coast, like in California. And purple tree looks just like this. So if you are on the West Coast, let me know if I'm saying that right, or let me know if you've ever seen this tree. But also I was thinking it kind of looks like the Eastern red buds that always bloom around Easter. Super, super sweet. But doesn't this give you kind of like bonsai vibes? Because like the art of bonsai, it's an ancient Japanese practice and an art form. And it's where they grow miniature trees in a container, and they prune them, like it's very meticulous. It's a very meticulous practice. And they groom them to where they look like a full-grown tree, but in miniature form. It's like, it's really, really cool. I love seeing bonsai trees. I used to go to this little bonsai farm on our way to the beach. It was like always like this one little pit stop. Anyways, I'll get off my soapbox about bonsai trees, but what I was trying to get across is, you know, each of these little branches on this tree are malleable. You can kind of customize the way that you want the tree to look. You can bend the branches. And I just think like this is just one of those little things that you can do that kind of like a stress reliever. And I'm thinking, you know, the art of bonsai is kind of a stress reliever. It's a calming activity. So I feel like this is also something, you know, that you could kind of incorporate into, like if you suffer from anxiety, if you just need extra, you know, just an activity to keep your hands busy. I think this little tree would be the perfect thing to have at your desk. You just need to be like, oh, I just need to take a break. I'm just gonna kind of twiddle the branches around and, you know, just make it more pretty and make it bloom just like you. And the amethyst stone, you know, it is a stone that offers protection. It does, you know, if you believe in like the metaphysical properties, it does offer you protection, and it does help with relief of anxiety and anger and anything kind of like that. So love the amethyst gemstone tree. That is super special. And are you kidding me? This is only $32. Oh my gosh. Now I'm thinking like this would be the perfect thing to have at your desk. Or, I mean, like really anywhere, like, I mean, honestly, home decor period, but it's the perfect size to have like at your desk or even your home office. That's only $32. That is literally crazy to me. That is so weird. $32. That's gonna be a great gift as well. Yeah, gosh. Tell me if you all love that. Oh my gosh. Okay, Megan says she needs to get some of Melissa, she goes, okay, I just ordered the amethyst tree. Yes. And then Megan says, how cool. Yes. Okay, I'm so glad that you got that, Melissa. Okay, super fun. So that's only $32. Okay, so y'all are gonna freak out about the next thing, because I feel like anytime that we have these on air, everybody wants them, and then they sell out, and then it's like, when are we getting another one? So the JTV Sparkle Like You Mean It mug. Okay, so I used this cup today, and you might think that because it's faceted and all those extra details that it's not gonna hold a good cup of coffee. And when I say good cup of coffee, I mean a lot of coffee because I need a lot of coffee in the morning. So I did a little test today because I have a Keurig at home and I drink 2 or 3 cups of coffee every morning. It's a lot of caffeine, I know, I'm working on it. Okay, so I do I did 2. This holds 12 ounce, this holds more than 12 ounces of coffee in one pour. So I was testing it. I did 2 6-ounce pours just to make sure I got it right. But yes, it does hold, like if you have the Keurig that does the specific ounces, it will hold 12 ounces. And that's a good cup of coffee. And I was reading the reviews and people were saying it looks like a faceted rhodochrosite mug. It really does. It has like the beautiful like pink, the veining that you see in rhodochrosite. And I just love this. And just, can you imagine? Okay, here I am. I didn't put my mouth on it, but I'm pretending. Just me watching JTV in the morning with my Sparkle Like You Mean It mug. because I sparkle like I mean it every single day, all the time, here at JTV. All 12 ounces. All right, so, okay, I know y'all are wanting to know the price because this is like one of the most popular items that we have. $17.99, and we all love coffee mugs. Don't you have your favorite coffee mug at home? I have a whole cabinet, and I probably have, I need to count, but it's ridiculous how many coffee mugs I have, but it's because I love coffee mugs. And I know you agree. You can never have enough coffee mugs. They make your morning special. Oh my gosh, Megan's a 3-cup-a-day girl. Just like me. Just like me. Hey, high five. All right. Hey, we gotta stick together. Caffeinated and ready to rule the world. So you can get in on this for $17.99. All right, so this is really cool. I have never seen this before in person as well. So one moment here. Let's move on over to this little, oh, perfect. I'll be right next to the chat. Okay, so here we have this wind chime, and I'm gonna give it a little test. Okay, so we do get some nice little clinks, and oh my gosh, that's kind of like one of those noises. It's not necessarily like a chime, but it's one of those satisfying noises. It's just kind of like, speaking of like stress relief apps, it's like one of those noises, just that kind of noise that just like has a calming presence. But I think I am more on the side to call this a sun catcher, because this is going to be something that you display probably inside your house, and unless you have like this like extra powered air conditioning or fan system, like it's probably not going to do that, and you probably don't want it to move all that much anyway. But if you have like a sunroom, I think this would be a beautiful addition to add into your sunroom, because really, I think it really, agate is what is on the wind chime. They are translucent, and they have the veining and the bands that, you know, when the light hits it, you know, it catches it, and you can see all of that on the inside. So this is going to be great to, you know, have in your sunroom or next to a window. I just think it's super fun, and those bright colors, that is amazing. Now I was thinking, you know, and so on the capture on jtv.com, so this is what I do at my house. So if I ever get any kind of home decor that doesn't necessarily fit my aesthetic, I have a lot of like grayish in my house and a lot of black accents. So I'll keep like some paint, some spray paint in those colors that, you know, like if I wanted to, I might, you know, spray paint this little doodad to match, like if I wanted to have it in my house. But you know, like this actually is very neutral, so I was actually pleased to see that. It didn't look so neutral on the web, so I was just like, I'm gonna, you know, just check this out for you guys. So I absolutely love that. And you know, I've been saying this would be a great Mother's Day, Easter, this would be perfect for Easter. These kind of look like little Easter eggs kind of hanging from a string. I mean, they kind of do. And, but you know, and I've never seen this before. So Walt's grandmother, she just recently passed away this past November, and she was probably, or not she, but our family, they were gifted so many different wind chimes. I didn't really know this was like kind of a tradition thing. I didn't know if it was a new thing, but I'm seeing a lot of people gifting wind chimes for people who are grieving, who have lost someone. And I think it's because, you know, as the wind blows, you hear the little chimes. It just kind of, you know, it's a connotation. It makes you think of them, remember them, and, you know, it's something so beautiful. So, you know, if there's, you know, somebody in your life that, you know, maybe needs something to lift them up, then this would be a perfect piece for that. And I am going to check the price on that for you guys. Oh my gosh, something that beautiful is only $22.19. Now, okay, I need to buy like a bunch of those before y'all sell them out, because I think we're super limited on those. Yes, we are. So definitely take a look at those. Okay, I'm moving on to my favorite thing, and it's the last item I have for you today, but I have gifted these because I'm the kind of girl that, you know, you can come over to my house for happy hour. I have wine charms. And if you know, it's funny, happy hour. Have you ever hung out on JTV Extra circa 2018 with JTV Alicia and myself? We used to have a show called Happy Hour, and it was so fun. We made jewelry. It was a wild time. But I love wine charms, because have you ever been to a party and you lose your drink and then you see a sea of wine glasses and you're like, which one's mine? And you have to guess, or you don't guess at all and you just start over. Well, I have the solution to your problem. So wine charms make hosting parties so much easier and so much more chic, because it dresses up your wine glass, your wine stem with just one little ring here. And then look at that, gemstones. We're gonna test my knowledge here in a second. But you have, how many were in this? We had 3, 6, 9. We have 12 different charms in each little pack here. And they all come in like gemstones in different colors, so it'll be easy for everyone at your party to keep track of their drinks. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna pull this away, and I am going to go through, and we're gonna talk about the different gemstones that we have. So, and we are going to test my knowledge and see if I can pass the test. And I just tangled that one up pretty good, didn't I? All right, sorry guys. So just take a look. Hey Andrew, why don't you give everybody a little recap of what we've shown already? So we have the bookends, we have the wind chimes, the coasters, the coffee mug. Everything is home decor, and it's all in gemstones. I mean, except the coffee cup. But the coffee cup is faceted, and it looks like rhodochrosite, but we're just here, we just have the coffee mug because, you know, JTV's more fun when you're caffeinated, right? All right, so now I've got the little gemstone charms off. Now I have written down what gemstones we have, so let's start looking. All right, so I think this one's pretty obvious. We have black agate. So there you go, black agate for your friend who has a dark soul. I'm just kidding. But there's your black agate, very chic. And then we have clear quartz. Oh, that one's gonna be so easy. Oh, this is fun. It's like search and find. So you have your clear quartz there. Then we have red agate. Okay, this is where it's gonna get hard. Ooh, maybe? No. Okay. Andrew, you know your gemstones too, right? Okay, we might skip red agate for now because we've got some other ones. All right, amethyst. That one's easy. This is gonna be the process of elimination. Green quartzite, right here, I believe. Green quartzite, green enough for me. Okay, then we've got orange quartzite. Could be either of those. I think that's red agate though. Because, yeah, no, that one might be sunstone. You don't know. Garnet. I think this one is definitely garnet. That one's garnet. And then we have rhodonite, which I think is this one. Kind of looks like rhodochrosite. Rhodonite. Okay, we're gonna say that one's it. We have lapis. Lapis lazuli. I love lapis lazuli, one of my faves. Check that out. Pretty, pretty. Okay, and then we have quartzite. I'm gonna say it's maybe that one, but then the next one's rose quartz. Perfect. Okay, so now we're at the orange quartzite. I think it's that one. You think? Okay, and then we have sunstone. I love sunstone. It has like a little shimmer to it. Woo, pretty, pretty. Okay, and then that was our red agate, red agate. And then we have our quartzite. Yay! I can't believe I did it. Woohoo, I win. All right, so let me give you the price on the wine charms. Okay, so this is why I love this. It's $12.99. So next time you go to a party, host gift, wine charms, bottle of wine, donezo, and you are, you like a little notebook, and then you are set. You are like the best guest at the party. All right, so let's do a quick recap. We had the coffee mug. Love it. Add it to cart so you can watch all of your JTV shows with your favorite morning beverage. And then we have the amethyst tree. Love the amethyst tree. Like I said, this would be the perfect thing to keep at your desk if you need some stress relief, just something to, like, you know, keep your hands busy, fidget with, relieve stress. Offer, you know, the metaphysical properties on amethyst. Read into those. I think you will be enlightened. And then we had the set of 4 coasters, the wine charms, and then the bookends, the wind chime. And I think that's it. So the next time I am going to be on here with you will be tomorrow. It's my first Saturday show. My first Saturday show is called 100 Watt Sparkle. We have Bella Luce, and they all feature baguettes in the design. So I want you to join me tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. Eastern, only on JTV Extra. So go to jtv.com/extra so you can shop with me.